Welcome to Football Live, presented by Geico. I'm Jack Morgan. I'm here with Jack Doherty and Drew Stahl. And today, our hot topic today is about Carson Wentz. Now, Carson Wentz has been on the road to recovery ever since that fateful injury against the Rams. He is dealing with a torn ACL and is expected to be back by the season opener. Drew, what are your thoughts on this?
He's not. There's no point to rush a quarterback when you have a Super Bowl winning quarterback and who won the MVP of last year's Super Bowl. You don't need to rush this guy back.
Yeah, I think Carson Wentz won't be back till games 3 or 4, and I think that's okay because, like you said, Drew, you have Nick Foles, who's a Super Bowl MVP and a Super Bowl winning quarterback, so you know you're in good hands without Wentz.
That is all very true, but I think when it's all said and done, yes, Nick Foles is a Super Bowl champion, a Super Bowl MVP, but think about who got him there. Like, up until that Rams game, Carson Wentz got them there, and that's something you really got to think about. And Nick Foles, they won't go and do as good as they did with Carson Wentz. So I think when Carson says he's ready, yes, you don't rush him. But there should be some sense of urgency here trying to get him back. But I agree, Nick Foles is very capable.
But the way Nick Foles played in those 3 games, I think was better than Carson Wentz could have ever done. They just killed the Vikings. Carson Wentz would have not been able to do that. And in the Super Bowl, he just played outstanding and beat Brady and the Patriots.
Yeah, but how about the but also you got to remember when he came back, those games weren't his greatest games, and he was pretty bad.
Yeah, the games against Oakland and Dallas, he struggled really bad.
I felt really bad for the Eagles at a point because I didn't think that was going to happen. But anyway, moving on, we're going to make our predictions for the rookie QBs drafted this year in the NFL draft. Now, Drew, who do you think is going to stand out the most of this draft class?
Well, first, I think it's going to be Sam Darnold. Although he does have ball control issues, he is definitely one of the best throwers in this draft class. He's pretty mobile, and last year he really utilized his receivers even though they weren't all that great. I think this is similar to what the Jets have. Good quarterback, okay of a running back, and pretty not so good receivers, and he can do the same thing he did at USC. The one thing that maybe worries some is when you have guys like Von Miller coming through the line, you got to be able to hold on to that ball. And if you can't do that in college, you might not be able to do that in the NFL. So he really has to work on that this offseason.
Okay, I think one rookie quarterback that will stand out this year is Josh Allen. With him and LaShawn McCoy, I think he'll be able to lead the Bills to the playoffs again. And also, when he was at Wyoming, I know there's a lot of questions about him, considering he didn't play in that strong of a conference. But he has a great arm, and I think he's mature enough to handle the NFL. Like you said, Sam Darnold fumbles often, and that's true. I think Josh Allen, he's more mature and he knows more. Like, he's able to hold on to the ball for longer, and I think he'll just be better overall.
Now, my prediction is that I think Baker Mayfield will be the best out of this draft class. Now, when he was drafted, people thought, oh, yeah, they could have got a QB at 4. But now that I think about it, I think Baker Mayfield is a very good pick for number 1. And if teams realize this, they would have picked him before. And if you think about it, he's a mobile quarterback. And you know what happened to Carson Wentz? He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I see him matching up like Wentz. And that's why I think Baker Mayfield will be he'll emerge as one of the best quarterbacks in this draft class. But that's all the time we have. Thank you all for watching, and have a great day.